Delvin Dwarf back with a update on the Epic Project build. This is the where are we? We're in the upper halls and Dwaro Delphi specifically, and this is the upper level of it, top level, and I've put a few monuments in up here. Started some other stuff, kind of messed around with flooring patterns a bit. But I'll show you what I got so far. Now I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want for flooring in here. Do I want the marble? Do I want granite with gold? Do I want to space it out? I'm kind of leaning away from having the individual, let's see, like individual tiles, because it's just more for it to load, more for the engine to calculate stability checks on. And I want to keep this stable because this is spanning a big area up here. And then the other thing I had is the a lot of this flooring over here, like this floor would extend out and go all the way across, to the wall. I had stairs that would go up, to the next level and connect that to a floor, basically making this entire room, top level, almost all the way down to the bottom level, basically all one solid, as far as the game is concerned, one solid build. So it's trying to stability check the whole thing. So if something gets messed up, it could totally wreck something else. So I've pulled up floors in some places, especially now that they've kind of cleaned up some of the floors, just to kind of break it up a bit so it's not all the same. Because I really want this upper level, because by its very nature it has to be all connected to be stable. So this is what I've got so far here. I'm kind of liking the marble floor. It definitely gives it a nice bright look. Gives a lot of contrast with the darker pillars with the gold inlay. So that's kind of what I got so far. And then I rebuild the throne over here. So this looks a little different. And I'm messing around with some alternating white and granite patterns. That is not final. That's kind of just a what if. So here we are. My thinking is this open area out here is going to be tables. It's going to be my big feasting hall. And then probably down here is where I'll put my kitchens. And I might put some more statues about. I am not really sure what's up with that. So let's take a screenshot of that, and we will show that to the devs. So I had previously built a building here. I've had to kind of revamp it some in order to fix stability and stuff in here. So this will get completely taken out and probably redone, just so I'm sure that it's stable. But this will be kitchens for the feasting hall. And then what I might do, just so I can have all my dwarves in the same giant space, is I might take a spot and put a farm in another spot and put my factory in, or I'd say factory, but where I'm building all my trade goods. I don't know. Toying around with that, just so I can have one big base, all the dwarves in one spot. Make it easy. They can do a little bit of everything, and this whole room will feel more alive. Yeah, then set it up so that this is where they all congregate, is up in here in the big hall. Is a thought. I don't know. We'll see. But that's the update for here at the moment. Yeah. I'll have to get back to this once I'm done with the Durins Tower build. Then I'll get back to this project and see what I can do here. Finish this up. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys around.